Lecture 2, Wars and Revolution, Part 2. The Commonwealth. The Commonwealth was the period from 1649 onwards when England, along later with Ireland and Scotland, was ruled as a republic following the end of the Second English Civil War and the trial and execution of Charles I. The term Commonwealth is sometimes used for the whole of 1649 to 1660, a period referred to by monarchies as the interregnum. However, for other historians, it is limited to the years prior to Cromwell's formal assumption of power in 1653. The Republic's existence was initially declared through an act declaring England to be Commonwealth adopted by the Round Parliament on 19 May 1649. Round means the remnant of a legislature, council, etc., after a majority of the members have resigned or been expelled. The Round Parliament was nicknamed so because the army had purged the existing parliament of all members sympathetic to the king. During the period, fighting continued, particularly in Ireland and Scotland, between the parliamentary forces and those opposed to them, as part of what is now referred to as the Third English Civil War. In 1653, after the forcible dissolution of the Round Parliament, Oliver Cromwell was declared Lord Protector of a united Commonwealth of England, Scotland, Ireland, and Wales under England's first written constitution, instrument of government, inaugurating the period now usually known as the Protectorate. Cromwell became King of England in all but name. Born into the middle gentry, albeit to a family descended from the sister of King Henry VIII's minister, Thomas Cromwell, Cromwell was relatively obscure for the first 40 years of his life. As one of the generals on the parliamentary side in the civil war against King Charles I, Cromwell helped to bring about the overthrow of the Stuart monarchy and pushed for the execution of Charles I. As a strict Puritan with the Cambridge education, he fervently believed that God was guiding his victories. Cromwell marked his reign of England with a fervent puritanical brand of Protestantism, where recreational activities were forbidden on Sundays and even the celebration of holidays were suppressed or banned altogether. He is one of the most controversial figures in the history of the British Isles, considered a regicidal dictator by some historians but a hero of liberty by others. However, his measures against Catholics in Scotland and Ireland have been characterized as genocidal or near genocidal, and in Ireland his record is harshly criticized. After Cromwell's death, and following a brief period of rule under his son, Richard Cromwell, the Protectorate Parliament was dissolved in 1659 and the Round Parliament recalled, the start of a process that led ultimately to the restoration of the monarchy in 1660. The failure of Cromwell and the Commonwealth was founded upon Cromwell being caught between opposing forces. His attempts to placate the army, the nobility, Puritans, and Parliament resulted in the alienation of each group. The historian Lucy Baldwin Smith cast an astute judgment concerning the failure of the Commonwealth. Parliament could no more exist without the Crown than the Crown without Parliament. The ancient Constitution had never been king and Parliament but king in Parliament. When one element of that mystical union was destroyed, the other ultimately perished. The Commonwealth is a period when England, and later along with Ireland, Scotland, and Wales was ruled as a republic. It lasts from 1649 till 1660. 1649 to 1653 is the period of Commonwealth of England. 1653 to 1659 is the period of the Protectorate. 1659 to 1660 is the period of restoration of the monarchy. Why does the Commonwealth fail? One dominating reason is Cromwell's failure to establish harmony with the successive parliaments. That's all for today's lecture. Thanks for listening.